5 मेगाहर्जका साथै इटहरी एफएमको अनलाइन www.iterifm.com.np र मोबाइल एप्लिकेसन हाम्रो पात्रमा पनि सुन्न सक्नुहुन्छ। इटहरी एफएमको फेसबुक पेज facebook.com/fmittery मा पनि हेर्दै पढ्न र केही नबुझे त्यही कमेन्ट लेखेर सोध्न पनि सक्नुहुन्छ। इटहरी एफएमको फोन नम्बर 025 584 556 मा फोन गरेर पनि नबुझेका कुरा सोध्न सक्नुहुन्छ। कार्यक्रमको सुरुमा आधा घण्टा कक्षा हुनेछ, त्यसपछि 15 मिनेटको समय प्रश्न उत्तरको हुनेछ। त्यही समयमा विद्यार्थीहरूले प्रश्न गर्न सक्नुहुनेछ। हामी कक्षा 9 र 10 का सबै विद्यार्थी भाइ बहिनीहरूलाई ध्यानपूर्वक सुन्न र केही अस्पष्ट भए आफूसँग जुन माध्यम सजिलो छ त्यही माध्यम प्रयोग गरी प्रश्न सोध्न अनुरोध गर्दछौँ। साथै आफ्ना सन्तानको सुन्दर भविष्य निर्माणको विषय भएकाले सबै अभिभावकहरूलाई सहजीकरणका लागि पनि हामी अनुरोध गर्दछौँ। अब आजको अर्को कक्षा सुरु हुँदैछ। अबको 45 मिनट अर्थात् 4 बजेसम्म कक्षा 10 को अंग्रेजी विषयको पठन पाठन हुनेछ र अहिलेको कक्षा लिँदै हुनुहुन्छ शिक्षक योगराज पौडेल।
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. As usual, today I am present here to facilitate you in the second class, right? In the previous class, we had discussed about different sorts of universal etiquettes. Under that topic, my students, do you remember I had given you a question as your homework? Do you remember or not? Yes. Our question was, write at least 2 good manners under each of the following subtitles in our country. I think you have already completed your homework. Okay. If so, then let's check our homework. What are the 4 subtitles? First of all, let's talk about the first subtitle. What is it? Yes, it was greeting, right? Under greeting, in the previous class, I had discussed a lot different, let's say, phrases used by different sorts of Nepalese people, means the people of different groups, ethnic groups, caste, race, whatever we say, right? Then under greeting, we have common words that we use while meeting our friends, seniors or junior. How do we greet? It was that Namaskar, Pranam, Sastanga Dandavat. These are the common terms of greeting. Though I told you that there are some differences according to the racial varieties there. See? Then there I told you that Newari people bow their head, then they utter hina. Okay? Means there are some racial features, racial specialities in greeting, right? Then the second subtitle that you had to mention in your homework was clothes. Let me say something about clothes. Formal clothes, sari, blouse, this is for female. Daura, surwal, coat, this is for male. These are the formal items of Nepalese dress. But we have special racial dresses as well. Means the racial dress of Rai and Limbu or the racial dress of Gurung that are different from each other. Okay? They have their own culture. Let's say under food, I discussed there Nepalese food means We Nepalese people generally do not pay attention to it, many times. We generally eat only 2 times. Our items of food means lunch and dinner. But lunch is the main food of Nepalese people. Okay. Then there, pulses, rice, curry. In Nepali, we can say dal bhat tarkari. That is our common food. See? Then we eat special food on special occasions. For example, we have dasai. Whatever food items we eat during dasai, that is different the food items we eat during Tihar. In the same way, Magi, right? Then, under doing business, I hope my students have written the business hour generally Nepalese businessmen do. What is that? 8 to 10 hours. That is business hour. Did you check your homework? Yes. One thing I want to make it clear, to the students and the concerned personalities as well. I addressed the same sort of things in the first class also. But some best wishers, well wishers, asked me to make it clear. Therefore, I want to try to make it clear. I am facilitating students, especially now in this class, under reading skill, right? How reading skill is measured, how it is tested, we teachers know very well. Under reading skill, we have 4 different types of passages are asked in the examination. From the passages, there are short WS questions, gap fillings, true false, ordering, matching, antonym, synonym, right? Means vocabs items. These are the general things, that are asked in the examination. Because of this fact, I am also trying to serve, to present in the same way today. Therefore, I request my students to be clear that after finishing these reading exercises, we will discuss about the possible questions which are generally asked in the examination. Right? It is our, let's say, system also, because we are very much afraid of examination. Therefore, we study according to the examination or from the examination point of view. Okay. Now, what we studied in the previous class, do you remember what was the subject matter? Means the subtitles were the same. See, greetings, clothes, food and drinks, then doing business. Then we were talking about these things, especially in a global village, means in different parts of the world. What do people do in the certain place? We were discussing like that in the previous class. Let me make it clear first, okay? Under greeting, we talk about Western greeting, especially Canadian people greet or American people greet by shaking hands. Then they are meeting their eyes together, raising their, looking at each other's eyes, that I discussed. Do you remember or not? In Asia, right? In Japan, people greet by bowing, right? In Thailand, people, let's say, press their 2 hands at their chest. See, means we people, Asian people or Eastern people and Western people have different ways of greeting that we discussed yesterday. Did you remember or not? Yes. We also discussed about clothes. Generally, Western people put on very short clothes. They are not strict rules and regulations. especially in Muslim community, females are restricted to put on, to let's say wear such sort of short clothes. They are supposed to wear to cover their body with the clothes. They have to also cover their face with shawl or something like that. But in other places or in other societies, in the eastern areas, let's say in Asia, there are not, let's say, any strict rules and regulations under these clothes. Did you have any idea? Yes? Okay. Under food and drink, right? Italy, Spain, Latin Americans' main meal was lunch, and they spend nearly 2 or 3 hours, means they enjoy eating lunch. I had told you, right? I think you are remembering the previous class as well, right? Under food and drinks, in UK and USA, there are business, meetings while breakfast. Then doing business again, generally business hour, I discussed there only 8 hours, right? Then in some countries, there is, let's say, interval of 2 hours for taking lunch. In some places, no intervals. Okay. It was the thing, that we discussed in the previous class. Okay. Let's go to the today's class. What we are going to study, please. Right? Here, I am going to present some extra tips. We have not completed the studies or the previous text. Therefore, at the end of this text, there is, a point there, some extra tips. Again, we are going to study some remaining universal etiquettes or universal behaviors that people expose in different parts of the world. That today we are going to study this one. After studying this lesson, I hope my students will be able to know the meanings of some unfamiliar words. Hello, students. Have you noted down some unfamiliar words? Yes. From today's lesson, please, host, dish, chopsticks and hamburger. These 4 are unfamiliar words. Then I have thought that my students will achieve the real pronunciation and the real meaning of these words at the end of the lesson. That must be your learning achievement. Another one, my students will be able to fill up the given crossword puzzle. Please be careful while listening to me. Then next objective or learning achievement I have mentioned here is my students will be able to distinguish the true and false statement given in the exercise. And I hope they will be able to answer some short WS question as well. Okay. Under extra tips, I want to make my students clear that in many Asian countries, it is acceptable to smack your lips when you eat. In some places, while eating food, if the person who eats food produces noise, it is considered to be uncivilizedness, let's say, uncivilization, considered to be rudeness, impoliteness, right? But now I am making you clear that while having food, if the food is tasty, right, the person who is eating food can produce sound with his or her lips. That indicates that the food is very tasty. Okay. Next one. In France, you should not sit down in a cafe until you have shaken hands with everybody you know. My children, let's suppose you are in France, you are invited to a cafe. Then if you go there, what will you have to do before sitting? Yes, you have to shake hands with everybody present there. If you sit down without shaking hands, it is considered that you are impolite, you are uncivilized. Therefore, you have to, let's say, shake your hands. Next one, in India and Middle East, you must not eat food with your left hand. See, you are not allowed to have food with your left hand. See, next, in China, your host will keep refilling your dish unless you lay your chopstick across your bowl. Host means the person who is serving food, right? If you are having meal, then if you do not, let's say, place 2 chopsticks across your bowl, your host will continue refilling your dish. Therefore, be careful, let's say. If you do not want more food, then you have to put the chopstick across the bowl. It is the system of China. Next one. Most South Americans and Mexicans like to stand very close to the person they are talking to. You should not keep, see that. Most South Americans and Mexicans, they have a conversation. They talk each other without maintaining social distance. They stand very close and they talk, which is not suitable in our context. See there. And because of this COVID-19, again, we have to maintain social distance, while doing different sorts of activities. But I am talking, about the activities that the people there generally do. Next one. In Russia, you must match your host drink. You host drink while drinking, or they will think you are unfriendly. If, in Russia, if you are taking wine or any sort of drinks, you have to, let's say, match with the drink of the host, with the drink of your friends. Though it is English term, but in Nepal it is considered to be Nepali terms. What is that? They say cheers. See that? In Russia, they first match their, let's say, glasses, of the 2 or 3 persons together. Only then they are allowed to eat. If they are allowed to drink. If they do so, it is thought to be civilized. Okay. Next one. In Ireland, social events sometimes end with dancing. You might be asked to sing. See that? In Ireland, social events, social celebrations generally end, means stops, okay, with singing and dancing. If you are one of the spectators or audience of the very program, right, you may be asked to sing there. Okay. Next one. In America, you should eat your hamburger with both hands as quickly as possible. Means if you start having a hamburger, you should not take rest. Finish as soon as you can. It is the, let's say, general system of having hamburger there in America. See, you should not have a conversation until it is eaten. No conversation at all. No talking. If you start, do, finish. Okay? Only then you are allowed to converse or you are allowed to talk. My dear students, now, up to now, I talked about 8 different extra tips, extra manners that are generally practiced in different corners of the world. Do you remember or not? Hello? Yes? Okay. Next, today, in summary, let me summarize the first of that place, extra tips. We are talking about Asian culture of having food, producing, let's say, noise with the movement of our lips, like that. See, we do. Then we also say in France, sitting down in cafe after shaking hands only, right? In India and Middle East, using right hand for eating food, for greeting people or for drinking. See. Then in South American people, they talk to each other, without leaving any sort of gap. They stand closer and talk. I say. In Russia, matching their drinks. In Ireland, social celebrations will end with singing and dancing. Then, if we are there or if you are there, you are asked to sing there. Means you are also encouraged to sing or dance, to enjoy the program. In America, hamburger, if you are eating a hamburger, then you should eat continuously until and unless you finish it. You are not allowed, or it is not allowed to talk, to have conversation. Just finish, then talk. It is some other general tips which are necessary for us if we travel different places. Means, if we have some ideas, that I have expressed now, that I have discussed here, if we know these things before visiting the certain places, these things make us adjust in a new place. Therefore, learning these things is necessary for the visitors, right? Then if we don't have any sort of, normal behaviors of the very place where we are visiting, sometimes we may be laughed at by the people there. It is the thing, right? Okay. Next, I want to, guide you, facilitate you. I want to request you to go to the exercise chapter. Okay. Hello? There are crossword puzzle box, please. Have you drawn the same puzzle box in your exercise book? Yes. Listen to me. There are 2 types of boxes. One, down. Down is what? Vertical. Another type of box you can see there, across. Across is what? Horizontal. Okay. And some digits are also mentioned there. Did you see or not? Yes. Right? Then if there is number 1, let's suppose, where there is a digit, there is an alphabet as well. This alphabet helps you, this alphabet indicates that the word which is suitable in the very box should start from the same alphabet. Okay. Now, let's talk about vertical first, down first. Look at the meaning. In number 1, see, down number 1, SHOW. What is the meaning of sow? You can just look at the book. Reveal, right? Reveal. Then in number 1, down, what is the starting letter of that? R. Good. Then count the boxes. How many boxes are there? Yes, there are 6 boxes, right? That means what? You have to supply 6 alphabets, which should mean what? SHOW, show. Which will be the word? Can you try? Yes, the real word, please. Try to supply the word in your, let's say, exercise book, right? The real words there. REVEAL. Yes. Let's go to the second box. In a strong or definite way. Right? Which is the first letter? F. What is the single word of that meaning? The word should start from F. How many letters are there? Again 6 letters. 6 letters, right? Then try there. FIRMLY. Right? Does it fit? Yes. Let's go to number 3. Opposite. That starts from what? R. How many letters are there? 7. Yes. May I tell you the word? Yes. REVERSE, rivers. Thank you. Let's go to number 4. Co-workers. What is the initial letter? C. How many letters are there in the word? Count the number of boxes there. 10. Yes. What will be the word? COLLEAGUES. Okay. Let's go to the across one, horizontal one. Okay. Number 1, uncomfortable, humiliating. Right? Yes. The word should start from E. How many letters should be there? Count the boxes. Yes. How many? 12. Good. What will be the single word of uncomfortable or humiliating? The single word, right, is embarrassing. Let me tell you the spellings, okay? EMBARRASSING. If you look for the word there in your textbook, you may not get it. Sometimes what happens, the writer, gives us work to find out the word without, mentioning the words in the text. That is our work, that we have to, look for the real word. Okay. The number 2, horizontal we are talking about, apart from a piece of clothing that covers arms. Means a part of piece of clothes which covers our arms. What is called? The word should start from which letter? S. How many letters should be there in the word? 6. Yes. What will be the right answer? Try. Hello, try. Yes. What is that? SLEEVE. Okay. You are right. Thank you. Check, this. Then after, go to the next exercise that you have to know, okay? Please turn your book. Then look at there 2.1. What do you have to do there? Yes, you have to distinguish, find out which is the true statement and which is the false statement. Means distinguish true and false statements, from the given exercises. Okay. Number 1. When an American meets us for the first time, we shake hands. Is it true or false? What do you think? Yes, it's true. Right? In many parts of Asia, friends kiss on both cheeks when they meet. Hello? What is it? Yes, it is false. Kissing, hugging is not allowed. Right? Okay, it is false. Let's go to number C. In Mexico, many people think that lunch is a time to relax and socialize. Means, while taking lunch, Mexican people, take it relaxedly. See that? Is it true or false? Yes, it is true. Let's go to number next, okay? What is in the next number? In India, we should take off our shoes while entering a restaurant. Yes, it is true or false? It is false. We Nepalese people, generally put up our shoes before entering into the religious places. Not before entering into the, let's say, hotel or restaurant. In the same way, Indian people also put up their shoes before entering into religious place. Not, before entering into the restaurant. Okay, that is false. Let's go to the next one. In Japan, we must present our business card with both hands. We should not present our business card with single hand. It is considered to be the uncivilizedness. Okay? And what do you think? It is true or false? Yes, it is true. Thank you. Next, in Spain, some businesses close in the early afternoon for a couple of hours. That is also true. Right? Next number. In Russia, we must not match our host's drink before drinking. Is it true or false? We must, match. Therefore, it is false. Next one. The last one. In India, people can use their left hand for eating food. What do you think? Is it true or false? Yes, it is false. Okay. Next one. Let's go to the next exercise. Okay. What's the difference between American and Japanese greeting? We are going to discuss about question answer. Okay. Right? Yes. You know very well. Americans shake hands firmly, looking at each other's eyes. Right? Japanese greet each other by bowing their head. Very good. Yes. Next one. In the next column, next question we have here. Yes. Why do people in Thailand press both hands together at the chests? That is what? That is also for showing their respect to the person whom they meet. Right? Hello? Next one. What is the biggest meal of the day in Italy? What is the biggest meal in Italy, Spain, and Latin America? Yes, lunch is their biggest meal. Right? They take breakfast early, light breakfast, and then light dinner as well. But lunch is heavy. Okay. Next one. What are the business hours in many countries? Generally, in some countries, their businesses start from 9 o'clock and answer stops at 5. In some countries, their business starts from 10 a.m. and stops at 6 p.m. Means generally 8 hours of business, okay, they do there. Where do people use chopsticks to eat food? Right? Yes. Where do they just use chopstick to eat food? Yes, in China. Okay, in this way, I have facilitated you, to some of the comprehension exercises as well. I do hope that my children, my students have been facilitated from my teaching today. I do hope. Okay. If you have any queries, right, you can just keep your queries on your Facebook. Right? Okay. Now, I am requesting you to write homework from exercise number 2, page number 4. What advice about cultural behavior you would give to someone coming to study in your country? Let's suppose someone is coming to study in our country. What sort of cultural behaviors that we have to, let's say, tell him? You have to just write these things as or for your homework, for the next day. Thank you so much for your participation today. Then I hope we will meet on next Sunday. Thank you very much.